Good morning. I am 5 minutes earlier today. As always, if you're watching in recording, you're welcome to fast forward about 5 minutes to the beginning of the actual practice or stay with us through our hellos. I'm gonna check the sound. Hopefully the sound today is good. Last time I wasn't able to do it because the sound was weird. Hello, hello. If you're watching in recording. Hello, hello. Okay, the sound seems to be okay. If you're watching in recording. Good morning, Gina. Thank you. You enjoy your weekend too. Good morning, Jean. Good morning, Yanni. Yes, Jean, we miss you too. When is your next time coming to Cozumel? Good morning, Judy. August for Jean. Okay, well, August will come soon. Time flies usually. All right, guys. Good morning, Cherry. Nice to see you live with us. Perfect. All right, anyway, it is time for us to start. Throughout this series, we've talked about the attitude of no big deal. And there's a whole chapter on this very subject in Pema Chodron's book, How to Meditate. It's titled The Bearable Lightness of Being. And I want to read it for you this morning, and then we'll do a practice around that together. So Pema Chodron writes, meditation teaches us how to let go. It's actually a very important aspect of friendliness, which is that you train again and again in not making things such a big deal. When you have pain in your body, when all sorts of thoughts are going through your mind, you train again and again in acknowledging them open-heartedly and open-mindedly, but not making them such a big deal. Generally speaking, the human species does make things a very big deal. Our problems are a very big deal for us. So on the one hand, we need to make space for an attitude of honoring things completely, and at the same time, not making them such a big deal. It's a paradoxical idea, but holding those two attitudes simultaneously is the source of enormous joy. We hold a sense of respect towards all things, along with the ability to let go. So it's about not belittling things, but on the other hand, not fanning the fire until you have your own private World War III. Keeping these ideas in balance allows us to feel less crowded, less claustrophobic. In Buddhist terms, the space that opens here is referred to as Shunyata, or emptiness. But there is nothing nihilistic about this emptiness. It's basically just a feeling of lightness. There is a movie entitled The Unbearable Lightness of Being, but I prefer to see life from the view of the bearable lightness of being. When you begin to see life from the point of view that everything is spontaneously arising and that things aren't coming at you or trying to attack you in any given moment, you will likely experience more space, more room to relax into. Your stomach, which is very often in a knot, can just relax. The back of your neck, which is normally, for many of us, is all tensed up, can just relax. Your mind, which is spinning and spinning like one of those little bears that you wind up so it walks across the floor, can just relax too. So Shunyata refers to the fact that we actually have a seed of spaciousness, of freshness, openness, relaxation in us. All of us do. Sometimes the word Shunyata has been translated as open dimension of our being. The most popular definition is emptiness, which sounds like a big hole that somebody pushes you into and you're kicking and screaming, no, no, not emptiness. But interestingly, Sometimes people experience this openness as boredom. Sometimes it's experienced as stillness. Sometimes it's experienced as a gap in your thinking and your worrying and your all caught upness. I experiment with Shunyata a lot. When I'm by myself and no one is talking to me, when I'm simply going for a walk or looking out the window and meditating, I experiment with letting the thoughts go and just seeing what's there when they go. This is actually the essence of mindfulness practice. You keep coming back to the immediacy of your experience. And then when the thoughts start coming up, thoughts like bad, good, should, shouldn't, me, you let go of those thoughts and you come back again to the immediacy of your experience in this moment, right here, right now. This is how we experiment with Shunyata, how we can experiment with this open, boundless dimension of being. And this is essentially what we're training in this series, coming back again and again to the immediacy of our experience in this very moment. So now let's do a practice around that together. As always, take a comfortable position and take a few moments to settle into your body. Find a posture that allows you to stay alert and at the same time completely relaxed. Stable base, relaxed legs, relaxed hands. Find the natural length of your spine without forcing yourself to sit straight. Find the natural openness of your heart. Soften your face. Maybe bring a little gentle smile to your lips and to your whole body. Eyes can be open or closed. Your breath nice and soft, completely natural. Don't try to watch your breath like a hawk. Remember, it's not about focusing on your breathing. It's about feeling yourself breathe in and out, easy. No struggle. Letting all the experiences of the present moment flow through you as energy. And now take a moment to decide what you want to choose as an anchor for today's session. Maybe it's your breath. Maybe it's physical sensations in your right hand. Maybe it's sounds around you. Whatever it is, commit to using this one thing as the anchor for your meditation today. I will be silent for the next few minutes so that you can stay with your direct experience of the flow of life in this moment, right here, right now. Whatever arises, give it your full attention and then come back to your anchor, to that one thing that you chose, your breath, physical sensations, sounds, whatever it is for you. And when something does come up, which it will inevitably, a thought, an ache, maybe an emotion, notice what starts happening in your mind. Are you making whatever is arising a big deal somehow? For example, maybe you're saying to yourself, why can't I just concentrate for a few minutes without my mind wandering? I am not good at this, blah, blah. Acknowledge that this thought, it's just a habitual fluctuation of the mind. It's no big deal that your mind wanders. It happens to all of us. That's the nature of the mind. No matter what's happening, nothing has to be a big deal. Of course, you honor whatever comes up, but at the same time, you're not making it into anything huge. So see if you can settle into this lightness of being, into the spaciousness that Pema Chodron is talking about. And consider that this lightness of being is a non-action. Nothing is required from you to get there. It just happens when everything else falls away. And now gently let go of this practice. Scan your body. As usual, notice what's going on for you right now. Physically, emotionally, mentally. How are you really? And as you go through your day to day, I invite you to experiment with this paradoxical concept of simultaneously honoring all your experiences, giving them the respect they deserve, the attention they deserve, and at the same time, not making them a big deal. As always, I'd love to hear what comes up for you in this space. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a gorgeous day, and I will see you tomorrow.